Compass FM. With me is Emily Sullivan. Emily's a regular here at Compass FM. She's with Anytime Fitness. In fact, she is the club manager. And a very good morning to you, Emily.
Good morning, John. How are you today?
Great, thanks. We've just been talking off here about travelling. You're a local person and that you're from Kaiapoi.
Yes.
Young person, but you managed to get a bit of travelling in before COVID, luckily.
I'm so grateful that I was able to. I loved my time travelling around the place. It was really, really great.
You've been to some really interesting countries. I think you mentioned
Yes.
Mexico.
Yes, Mexico. I've been to Mexico, Vietnam, wee bit of Southeast Asia, and the islands as well. I think we've all done a bit of that, Aussie and all that kind of stuff. It's really good, especially, just being 24. Like, I think I was at that perfect age just before COVID to be able to do that as well. So I'm very grateful.
Well, I really do feel for young people, 18, 19.
yeah.
Who, here we are at the bottom of the world. We're obviously curious, aren't we, about the big world out there?
Yes.
And of course, young people at the moment just can't get that curiosity satisfied.
Oh, absolutely. And it's actually a bit of a rite of passage, isn't it, as a Kiwi, to go to different countries, explore the world, come back, and yeah, it's definitely a bit of a guttering thing, if that's even a word.
I like that word, guttering. That's good. But, you've managed to see some of the world, but that's just given you a bit of a taste now. And I guess you'll be, looking forward to getting back out there and exploring a bit more. Yeah, but in the meantime, you've got a very big job with Anytime Fitness. And I believe you're looking for someone else. You're so busy, you need more staff. Who do you need?
Oh, well, we need an outgoing, friendly individual who doesn't mind doing some early starts and potentially some late ones too, to be a coach, salesperson. There's a little bit of cleaning involved as well, as there is with most gym jobs. And we're looking for someone who doesn't mind being a bit of an everyman or every woman. So even from, selling memberships or lifestyle changes, as we call them now, all the way to doing personal training sessions, running the group trainings or the team workouts, as we call them, which we'll get into soon. But yeah, we're just looking for someone who, doesn't mind being an employed personal trainer, who would like to get some experience in the industry, perhaps they've been a contractor in the past and it didn't work for them. It's definitely one of those jobs where you get a lot of variety, and we're looking for someone who doesn't mind that.
I think someone listening right now will be going, oh, that is for me. And if that person would like to get in touch with you, what do they make an appointment to see? How are you going about recruiting?
Great question. We do have an add-on seek, but if you are interested, please give us a call on 03 313 6090. That's 03 313 6090, and we can have a chat about, potentially doing an interview or something like that. We are looking mainly for locals, local Rangiora people, keeping it local, definitely. We do like to support local, but, if the right person, lives out in town or something, that is what it is,
Yep. Okay, but, preferably someone in the North Canterbury area.
Preferably, yes.
Yep. Sounds like a great job. How did you get into this line of work, by the way?
I did my degree in acting, so in musical theatre, when I was from 17 to 20, graduated with that, and during that time I found a love for movement, and from movement bred a love for the gym, and then I did my PT course not long after that, completely switched directions, and I've been in it ever since, really. I love the fitness industry. It's what I'm passionate about, so...
Well, it certainly shows, Emily. It really does.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, I know you want to also talk about group training at Anytime Fitness, so please tell us a bit about this. I know it's a very exciting concept, the group training, isn't it?
Oh, it is. So the whole concept comes from Anytime Fitness in head office in Minnesota. They were trying to figure out a way, because, in most group training sessions or classes as we formally know them, is that you can't get to every single person in the room and fix their form, and quite a lot of the time people can walk out of classes with injuries and needing ACC and things like that, and the head office wanted to figure out a way to minimise that to the nth degree. So what they've done is they've created this thing called team workouts, where they're limited to 10 people per group training session, and there's 3 levels: base, burn and build, and they are exactly what they sound like. Base is for beginners, burn is like a metabolic HIIT class, and build is more of a muscle building session, about an hour or more sometimes. So there's a lot of variety, and it's definitely one of those things things that I enjoy the most about the gym, because I can get to every single person and go, oh, tweak that. And then with the 24/7, membership on top of that, you can also come in during, after hours or whatever and practice what you've learnt in those sessions.
Yep. And the sessions are at what time of day?
Anywhere from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
We've got a variety of times that we are looking to expand on as well. We're just waiting for feedback from our members, our current members. But yeah, we've got one on Friday at 10, Monday at 12, Monday at 6 a.m., 6:15 p.m. on a Thursday with me. There's so many different times.
Catering for all, really. And
Absolutely.
It's fun too, isn't it, working out in a group?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Do you remember aerobics?
Oh,
That's
probably
a silly
probably
question.
before my day, but hey, I used to work for another gym that did it, so oh yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun.
It's
a lot of fun.
That was a real 80s
and you don't
thing.
have to think about it; you just kind of do it. But the only thing with that, I suppose, is that you don't, sometimes 6 months down the track after doing some kind of aerobics class, you kind of think, oh, what's that knee niggle? What's that? And you're like trying to remember the movements you did, and you're like, I don't even remember anything from the classes. But with our ones, we do teach you to do all the movements, so there's no risk of that.
Fantastic, Emily. Emily Sullivan, everybody, is the club manager for Anytime Fitness here in Rangiora. If you're interested in that job, get in touch with them. And of course, if you're interested in some group training, well, get in touch with them for that as well.
Compass FM.